What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Red Corner. I'm out
Yes,
here with Clem. What's happening, Clem?
yes. Good, man. How's it going?
Good, good. I wish I could say 3 points back to back to back to back, but yeah,
uh,
good things come to an end, I suppose.
yeah. Let's not get too greedy.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's not get too greedy. A
Ruben
nice.
introduced me to the all I do is win lifestyle, bro. All I'm saying is alimony. He's got to be used to the lifestyle.
Yeah. No, it was a nice stabilizer, a nice kind of
Yeah.
like hard fought point, just to kind of remind us to keep our feet on the ground.
Yeah, but like for me, how are you feeling? Because like for me, like cool. Like we didn't get the win. Would have been nice. To just keep on. It would have been fun, the bounce and all of
Mm,
that stuff. But like after the game, I was okay, man. Like I,
yeah.
I think
No.
I think I took it as a draw. Cool. It's a solid point. We keep it
Yeah.
moving. Like
Yeah.
nothing else. Because I think there's definitely a difference with the guys. Because I think back or old United or earlier Ruben tenure United,
Mm.
that 2-1 happens, and then
You
like it
fall
would have
apart.
it would
That's
have
it.
fallen apart, catastrophe
Yeah.
kind of thing. But like
Yeah.
a 2-1 behind, I still I judge how well United is doing by my
Yeah.
feeling when watching them. I was
Mm.
watching it and I could feel, okay, no, there's another goal coming here. There's another goal
Yeah.
coming here.
Yeah.
And we got it. And I was like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. No, we outplayed them fair and square.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think we were pretty much on top of them. And
Mm.
if you look at the kind of goals United conceded, man, nonsense goals, man,
Freaking.
rubbish goal.
The guys were still, they didn't come up for half time. They didn't
you
come up
know,
for half time.
James is not here, but we might need to pick apart the Low's performance.
Hey, bruh.
James is
That
the
guy.
resident. James is the resident. Hello, watch out. But yeah, one of the goals was just like, damn, Dalo, just get it out of there, hoof it out,
Bruh,
guys. Like the
bruh.
one where he had his back to the
Yeah,
attacker, and it's just like, Dalo, come
yeah,
on, man, like,
yeah. I
you know.
think that was the
So
second.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I think he might be like becoming a bit of a weak link in there, but I think he's done this thing where he's managed to be like teacher's pet for all these managers. Hey, every manager seems
Speaking
to like.
Speaking of teacher's pet, there was some news that came out from several lackers. I don't know if you saw the Dalo Amarim thing. Yeah, that's it.
Uh-uh.
I'll get the specifics wrong, but basically, Diogo Dalo and Ruben Amarim are related.
Really?
it
Well, I
was
mean, that
it
explains
was
a
it
lot,
was it was something like there was a response. It was something like they share a grandfather or something like that.
Really,
So like they
really.
related and stuff, and everybody saw
Mm.
it, and everyone was like, "Oh, there it is, there it is. We know
Yeah,
what's going
yeah,
on."
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, look, it's mostly like, there's a positive energy around everything, but you still can't get complacent, right? Like
yeah,
performances still need to kind of keep moving up. And it's like, Dalo, you can't have that kind of performance in that kind of game.
yeah,
Defensively, that's not the kind of performance you need in a game like that. You
yeah.
need to kind of keep things solid. And he wasn't really on the game, to be
Mm.
honest.
Yeah, no, I think we urgently need a left wing back,
Mm.
like super urgent.
Although, what are your thoughts on Patrick Dorgu? And also, we haven't seen much of Diego Leon,
Leon, yeah, Leon. It
but
seems like he's
there's
he's
options there.
playing. Yeah, Leon. Like to be honest, I haven't seen a lot. I saw that one solo goal that he scored in the was it the
Mm,
under 21s and stuff. But I think for
yeah,
me, the fact that he's playing with the under 21s in that level, that already maybe tells me maybe it could be a thing where they like take a season with the kids, get used to the physicality of the league a little bit. I don't know how the 21 because I know yeah actually the under 21 I think is obviously it's not the men's, but I know with like that Cheeto guy
mm,
when he was playing with the under 18s he would like kill it, bullying
mm,
everybody, scoring like for fun. But when he stepped up to the under 21, the physicality started like
yeah,
chowing him a
trying it.
bit and he
Mm,
started whatever. So I think maybe that there's definitely a good level of physicality there. So it could be a transition thing, but like I don't know that I see Leon as a guy who I think if he breaks into the team next season, I'll more be
Mm,
surprised and I'll be happy.
yeah,
So if I look at it like that, you've got Dogu. Dogu Dog is he's
hit
got a
and
lot
miss,
of potential, but he's a very hit
and
and miss.
miss. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing,
Mm.
man. Like he has some great games, and then after that,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
got like also greatly bad games as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
And he's got a mistake in him as well, that
yeah,
guy.
yeah. So you know what? I'll take a Dogu if we've got like a main guy, and Dogu is
Mm,
the squad option.
mm,
I'll take Dogu then,
yeah.
but Dalo can't be your main guy. So, so he's gonna be fair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, because also if you look at the goals we conceded, like those were
Yeah,
just like balls in the box,
right.
nothing sophisticated, nothing complicated.
Hey, dog.
So,
That's really good.
decent performance,
Mm.
nonsense results, you know.
Yeah, yeah. That Ahmad, that's Ahmad, that volley, that was
Mm,
dope. That was
yeah, yeah.
that was
We're gonna miss Ahmad, eh? And Mbuemo
ish.
at
But
AFCON.
then
We're
remember,
gonna
yeah,
miss them.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna miss them.
Wow. Then how did we say we're gonna solve it? We're gonna put potentially you never know what Ruben will do, but you can put
Mm,
Bruno in that right 10,
mm.
and then what is it gonna be? It's gonna be Dalo. It's gonna be Dalo because otherwise,
Yeah.
if it's not Dalo at right wing, I mean he right wing back. Sorry, he played Dogu there once, but I don't think he'll do that again. If it's not Dalo, Masraoui is also gone.
Mm.
Oh, it's certified Dalo.
We're
Oh,
going to be thin. Yeah, we're going to be thin on options.
yeah, because it's gonna be
Um,
Dalo and Dogu,
yeah,
and that
I'm going to be interested to see what happens to Xerxes this season because
yeah.
I think he is going to see game time at some point,
Mm.
and I haven't totally given up on him. I don't know how you feel, when you see him on the bench there.
No, look, I think he's okay as a squad option. My main concern with because I mean Xerxes was dope. We loved him last season, right? I think he
Mm,
got injured at the wrong time, and
yeah.
he just got chowed by not being available. And then when he was available, you're not like up to speed. And
Mm,
like even now, like match rhythm, like you can't say
mm,
he's got match rhythm because training is only going to give you so much, right?
yeah.
So my challenge with Xerxes is because of the lack of match rhythm. I expect him to leave in January. Dude wants to play
Mm.
in the World Cup. He wants to play, and he's used to making the Netherlands squad. And then all of a sudden, the stuff happens. Now you're not making the squad anymore. It's like, hey.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think he's gonna go.
I want him to stay though. I still think he has a role to play.
Mm. I wouldn't. I
We'll
wouldn't be
see.
mad with him staying. I wouldn't be mad. I think he can play in that one of the tens
Mm,
definitely.
yeah. Mm,
Uh, I think Sesko's there. You don't put him there. So I think the only person who's going to play striker outside of Sesko is going to be Cunha.
mm,
Um, when he shuffle things, so he can stay. It's just on a personal. I don't know if he's going to stay,
mm,
like
yeah.
because of his ambitions.
Mm. No, we'll see. We'll
Um,
see.
um, so yeah, where does that leave us? Let me pull up the log. We're in eighth, same points as Chelsea. That
Yeah,
GD is
it's
chowing us.
we're flirting with top four there. Eh?
Yeah,
Especially now this weekend playing
yeah.
first. I think if we
I
win,
mean, oh yeah, yeah. If we win, if we beat Spurs, oh yes, because
we
Spurs is
win, we
yeah.
we we're right in there.
We're above Spurs. In fact, we're on the same points as Spurs. Actually, looking at it,
Mm, yeah,
it's just our goal difference, but at least it's positive. That's
yeah,
but like,
yeah.
yeah, we win, we go up to second. Actually, we're
Mm,
playing the first.
yeah.
We win, we go up to second, and then everything else
Mm,
depends on the rest of the games.
mm,
But the point is, like, outside of that temporary thing, we're 1 point out of the top four
mm.
proper.
And I
Sunderland
think
is fourth, 1 point more.
and I think we're only what is it, 2 points behind City, right? And I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
the other week we were asking the question of what the hell is going on with the Premier League this season. But I
yeah.
think it's actually fair, man. I think the Premier League, the table as you see it now, is a fair reflection of things. We are not that far off
Yeah, no, we're not. We're
some of these
not.
guys
We're
at
not.
all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're
We're
doing.
right in there.
Yeah, better start ahead of where we were last year. I think
Mm,
we're 5 points ahead or something like that. It's
yeah.
good, but like for me, more than where we are on the table, for me is the feeling. It's the feeling that like we're not in that same early season phase. It feels like we're a step above, and we might
Yeah,
not be there yet, but in our
yeah,
journey, I think we've taken a step
yeah,
forward.
yeah.
And I'm hoping our base level is has gone up
Mhm.
a little bit. And yeah, so that's cool. Spurs. Speaking of Spurs, they lost. They lost. Were they at home or was it at Stamford Bridge? Doesn't matter. They lose to Chelsea wherever they go.
They lose
Uh,
to Chelsea, and
they,
then,
yeah,
but then Champions League, they kind of came alive.
yeah. They were, yeah, they were,
The other day, I think it was
yeah.
like 4-0 or something that they won.
That's it. But they were, who were they
So
playing? They were playing Copenhagen or something. Some nonsense.
yeah,
Let me not say nonsense. They chowed us after under
exactly.
10, under 10 hard. But half of it was Olala chucking it into the thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So
yeah, they lost. They
you
lost.
never know with Tottenham. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the problem.
they went at home to Chelsea. They played. They actually played like quite badly.
Mm,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
there was that whole thing with was it Jet Spence and like someone who just blanked Thomas Frank end of the game. It was a whole hoo-ha. I don't know if you saw it.
Really? No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's typical players pissed. They don't like greet the manager, just walk straight past him. Managers
Mm,
try to do a thing, they just like nah, bro.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what how the game goes. I caught a
mm,
little bit of Tottenham's game against this Champions League game, and like they're very top heavy. Eh? Lots of like sharp
mm,
attacking players.
yeah,
There's a lot happening up front. So I wonder if it's going to be one of those very open games. You know,
yeah,
I wonder if it's going to be like just uh, better
yeah,
attackers than defenders on the pitch that day.
yeah. Yeah, it is Champions League. Like, I sort of there's that like I see where that Premier League arrogance comes from. But Champions League is different, man. It's like
Yeah.
it's not, especially these days, this I mean the early stage yes, it gets like very elite as you go, but like Copenhagen, man, they should, I'm not, for their form, I'm not gonna
Uh,
count that. For
yeah.
me, it's still, they're still coming off of the loss to Chelsea. Yeah, and they need to
That's the
fix up.
Spurs we're expecting.
It could
Okay.
be the hate
Okay.
in
Yeah.
me, but like
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We have to beat them, bro. Like Ange chowed us while we were still at Spurs. I think like I don't even
Yeah.
think we beat them once, but the Ange era. Let's just say there was an anomaly with Ange, and now we have to get back to to the normal Spurs.
Yeah, but then look, I'm a bit more wary. I'm a bit more wary of the game. You
Mm,
know, I'm just thinking Tottenham have been up and down, but I think they've been slightly more up than down this season.
yeah,
The whole Thomas Frank, when you come from Ange, the chaos of Ange, I think Thomas
mm,
Frank has kind of like
mm,
stabilized things a little bit.
yeah.
So they've been a little bit more up than down,
They know how to
and
be compact. They know how to like
they know how to pull it off. Yeah, they know how
In
to pull it
fact,
off. So
I think the fans are actually complaining that they're a bit too negative. Like when
mm,
you consider the power up front, like you're talking
mm,
about, whatever,
yeah,
they're not as expansive, I think, as the fans would like in certain games.
yeah,
So yeah, but I mean, just on it, like I think it'll be a tough game. It's not gonna be a walk in the park or anything like that.
yeah, yeah.
I think all I'm saying is I think we can win it. It
Mm,
might be a draw, but like I think we are
we can
able
win it.
to. I can at least see a world where we win it.
Mm.
That's it, and that's good enough for me. Uh,
Maybe another question for us is, what is like our highest level looking at previous performances? You kind of look at the past 2 weeks, there was the Liverpool game, then there was
mm,
Brighton, and
mm,
then you could say things kind of dropped off against Nottingham, against Nottingham Forest. But the Liverpool game was intense. Eh? Like
yeah,
United had to take it up a bar. Like we really
yeah,
had to take it up a notch. Even the Brighton game,
yeah,
Brighton were still Brighton, and we
yeah,
had to kind of go to a level. So, I wonder if we still have more in us to kind
mm,
of pull it out for games like this
mm,
week, where it's like, okay, we had a little bit of an off weekend last weekend. It's back to like
yeah.
the
You
intensity,
know,
and I
you
wonder
know what?
what the level.
We've never
Mm,
seen that Arsenal performance again. But like, it's also like that was match day one, right? So
mm,
Arsenal was obviously they weren't. purring yet, but they were
Yeah.
still Arsenal, right? But
Mm,
they weren't purring the way they are now, 5 wins in the bounce. But like
mm.
the way we played in that game, like just like in terms of domination and stuff, we
More in
haven't
control.
and
Yeah.
control, we haven't seen that again. So I'm hoping, I'm not necessarily saying we're going to see that against Spurs, but I'm hoping that that level exists within us and
Mm,
we can access it this season.
yeah.
I hope, anyways.
But I think if I recall in that game, I think Mount was a part of that lineup. If you think of the different types of United, if you think of like counter-attacking United
Mm,
and the other United, more any version of United that kind of takes control of things,
mm,
you kind of think of like the Mason Mount type
mm.
injection, a little bit more boring.
Mount
Uh,
Bumo Cunha up top, the drop shares.
yeah,
It's that
yeah,
it's that thing. But like, yeah, yeah, we'll see what Sesko had a stinker, by the way, against
yeah, he
Forest.
did.
Yeah,
Mm,
I think he's generally been good, but like the Forest one, yeah, no, wasn't his best.
mm,
I can see him being dropped for the Spurs game actually, and with Mount coming in, uh,
yeah.
I can see that happening.
Mm.
We'll see that it goes. But again, I think we do have the tools to beat Spurs. Spurs can also very easily beat us, but I think it's not. Man, we just beat Liverpool, man. like freaking heck, man, we can beat these guys.
In the words of Roy Keane, it's just Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah, lads, it's Spurs. Actually, speaking of Liverpool, I've got a grievance with Unai Emery.
Yeah.
That guy annoyed me. He annoyed the heck out of me. So before Villa, it was the league. No, they played Carabao. Was it Carabao before Villa? They lost to Palace.
When they
And,
played
yeah,
their
and then
their, their
yes,
juniors, yeah.
yeah, and then it was Villa, yes, because it was Villa Madrid, and then
Mm,
yes, and like I'm like looking at Unai Emery, you're like my guy, you have been given the blueprint of how to play against Liverpool.
yeah.
You've seen it, you know it. They hate low block and going direct. Everybody's been doing that. They're on a, I can't remember if it was 4 in a row, 5 in a row,
Mm,
whatever. It was 4 in a row, gonna go to five. And it's like everybody who's been compact, played direct, have beaten
mm,
Liverpool. What does
mm.
Unai decide to do? No, we're gonna play out from the back. We're
Tiki
gonna do
Taka.
the tiki taka. We're like my guy.
We showed you. We gave you the blueprint.
We showed you,
We
brother,
showed you guys. Yeah.
and that's
And
given
some
them
of the goals,
confidence now. So it's like,
and some of the goals they conceded were nonsense goals.
aye, bruh.
Some of the goals they
Like, yeah,
conceded were
so
nonsense.
it's annoying because like more than the fact that they ditched the blueprint, they gave Liverpool like some confidence again. I
Yeah.
suppose started followed it up with the win against Madrid. Um, and then actually just on that, man, Champions League, we were chatting about Champions League just before we
Mm,
started recording. And the idea that Champions League, man, this new format, it's in theory it brings big games
yeah.
sooner.
Yeah.
Uh, and like you can see, we've had Liverpool, Madrid. I think next round we're having Arsenal Bayern, although we used to get that a lot in the group stage. We had like a PSG Barca somewhere along the way. We had all this stuff, but it just feels like this format is missing something, bro. I feel
Yeah,
like
it feels a little flat. It feels a little flat.
man.
I think the group, I think the group kind of structure did give you like a nice mix of like,
Mhm.
two, the seeding structure was,
Yeah,
was like solid there.
yeah, yeah,
Now it just feels like it's a little bit all over the place.
yeah, yeah.
And you probably get a lot more games against weaker opponents than you would in the group format.
Yeah, man. And I don't know if it also counts like the idea that you beat a team and then that's that. You might not see them again for a while. Like
Yeah.
there's no revenge leg or
Yeah.
like kind of I don't know, man. I don't know if it's being resistant to change, but like I find myself like a little bit apathetic sometimes when it's playing, and I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah, do I really want to watch this? Let
yeah,
me.
yeah, and then it kind of kills it, and it just makes it about
Yeah,
you're just waiting for the knockout phases now.
yeah, yeah,
You're kind of
exactly.
like group stage, and it's almost already set, right? You know, and then
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
the league table sets itself fairly early, and then that's it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
There's
exactly.
no kind of jeopardy later on. There's
Yeah,
no like final group game drama, that kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, it's a little bit of a weak one.
Yeah. Let's look elsewhere in the league. What happened this week? So we had Bournemouth beating Leeds 3-0. Okay, cool. Business as usual there. Um, Burnley 0, Arsenal 2. I think we expected that. Uh,
Yeah, was it set piece FC again this weekend? I think it might have been, eh?
Gyökeres apparently had a bit of a blinder first half. I didn't watch the game, but like heard people raving about Gyökeres, but I was like, oh yeah,
I
Burnley.
think it
He
was,
comes up
yeah.
against the Burnleys of the league. Like,
Stats,
cool.
stat pada.
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah,
we need to start like a regular fraud watch kind of list, and kind of nominate, and have someone, we every other
yeah,
week kind of like touch base and nominate someone on the fraud list, and he seems to feature kind of regularly
yeah,
on
yeah.
this
No, for
on this
sure.
fraud conversation. It's
Yeah,
him, and currently it's him and Verts, although Verts is fighting to get off.
yeah,
Verts is kind of fighting to get off the list.
yeah, yeah.
But Verts and Gyökeres, man,
Yeah.
we need to see something
Yeah,
big.
Jokeris is lucky because his team is on fire. So like,
Yeah.
they carry him. Like, and as
Yeah.
much as like, yes, he's doing stuff and whatever, but like, my guy, you came in as like the stone cold killer striker.
Mm.
That's what we
Yeah.
want to see from you. Don't tell me about holding up. That's not your thing. Your thing is
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But okay, but just to hang around there for a while. So
yeah,
if you look at like the level of strikers, right? There's this kind of like Haaland numbers. Haaland is doing like crazy stuff, dog. He's on like, he's already flying in like double
yeah,
digits. He's
double
like
D.
killing it every week.
Yeah,
What is the expectation for a guy like Gyökeres? Is he supposed to be at that level? I would say yes,
yeah,
because that's the reputation, right? He's like,
yeah,
he came in as like the striker in world football,
yeah.
or one
True.
of these strikers in world football, and
Mm.
he's performing under the level, I would say.
And you coming into an Arsenal squad who's like,
Mm,
like they've been challenging for the league the past 36. So for
yeah.
me, I expect minimum 20 league goals.
Mm,
Never mind the assists, never mind the just pure goals in the
yeah.
league. That was my expectation of him coming in. Because I
Yeah.
mean, he comes off like, I don't know, was he in the 40s or 50s, but like one of those
Crazy
kind of
numbers.
things,
Crazy numbers.
crazy
Yeah.
numbers. And you're thinking you're coming into a good team that dominates most of the time. They create loads of chances and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
20 goals for me
Mm.
was his target. I don't think he's gonna make that.
He's currently on 4 goals, 10 games.
Yeah.
Premier
And
League. Yeah.
And of those 4 goals, I mean, how many came against Leeds? Yeah, two
Yeah.
against Leeds, one
Yeah.
against Burnley. Don't know where the
Yeah.
other one is. It's like
Yeah. Yeah,
um,
but look, we'll see. We'll see.
yeah.
Maybe we're just hating here. We need LG to come and defend his boy, tell us
But
what the hell is going on.
speaking of Arsenal, bro, they're sitting pretty, 6 points clear on top.
Yeah,
You look at the form guy, win, 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 win.
yeah. But I don't like this narrative around Arsenal, man. I don't like
Mm,
this. Look, I think we've spoken before about how you probably wouldn't mind if it's Arsenal who win the league.
mm.
Fine, Arsenal. It's the Arsenal
The
narrative
problem
needs
is
some.
also fans, though. That's the problem.
I hear you, man. But the Arsenal narrative does need some sort to move forward, and it looks like this is the season. But I don't like this kind of like complacency narrative. This Arsenal doesn't do like easy things. Like if I was an Arsenal fan, I would be low key stressed. I'm like, it can't be this easy. It's just too good to be true. And like every narrative is like, yeah, Arsenal's to lose, sitting
Yeah,
pretty at the top,
yeah,
6 points
yeah,
ahead,
yeah, yeah.
everyone's playing badly. Yeah,
They,
everything
they're
suggests
gonna start getting
self-implosion.
nervous now.
Yeah,
Like just
everything just suggests no, man. This is just too good to be true.
yeah, yeah. No, they've proven to us that they've got a collapse in them.
Yeah, yeah,
But maybe it's fourth time lucky. You never know.
yeah. I
But
don't
I do
know.
think the pressure will get to them, especially because they've they've collapsed and fallen so close to the end so many times as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that might
yeah.
make them panic or whatever. But
Mm.
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, my money is on Arsenal doing an Arsenal. But we'll see.
Yeah. It's just that the alternatives, man, they're not because it's City winning it or Liverpool winning it. Nobody else is like serious enough.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And you say City winning it, and we just spoke about how we're like potentially one match day away from like passing City if the results go away.
Yeah,
Yeah. But okay, cool. Let's just want to have a look at the rest of the results, and then we can have a look at what's coming up. So we had Palace 2, Brentford 0. Cool. Hey, Wolves. Wolves finally fired their manager.
finally. Yeah,
Yeah, like it was like, bruh, this guy. How
he
many
was
points they have? It
stinking
was
the
like
place out. Yeah, it is
they're
bad.
still like on 2 points. They still got 2 points.
Imagine.
I feel like they won 2 points like a month and a half ago, and they're still.
Yeah, yeah. But then now the problem is, someone's already signed up Sean Dyche, so it's like, who's
Yeah.
next? Who's the next?
Did you see there were in talks with Ten Hag?
Really?
Yeah, I don't think that went anywhere. But like they had approached Ten Hag. They approached someone else first. I can't remember who, but I think the dude was like, nah. And then Ten Hag. I said Gary O'Neill. I can't remember, but yeah, Ten Hag was definitely in the picture. I don't think that's happening though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Uh,
We'll see.
what else happened? We spoke about United, Spurs, Chelsea, Liverpool, two
Newcastle have been having Newcastle have been having like a
Bruh,
really hectic yo-yo season this year. One
bruh,
week up, 1 week down.
it's wild. They in 13th. They're 5 points behind us, so they're on 12 points. 13th,
Mm.
3 wins. That's wild. Wait, is this no wins? Is yeah, 3 wins. That's wild, bruh. 10 games, 3 wins.
Yeah, Newcastle, something's happening there.
Yeah. Nuno finally got is it his first win in the West Ham? And
Yeah.
yeah, a 3-1. So yeah, well, we'll see. Well, long may it continue with Newcastle. I've got no
Mm.
problem with their current position.
Yeah. One less team to fight for European
Yeah,
places.
exactly. City beat Bournemouth 3-1.
Yeah, that was too easy.
That
That
was
was too
quite
easy
convincing.
for
Yeah,
Haaland.
yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, I thought it would
too
have been
easy.
more of a challenge for them, but
Mm.
yeah, I
Yeah.
did that. And then the last game was Sunderland 1, Everton 1.
Yeah, man, my boy, Granit Xhaka doing the most there at Sunderland. I just
Yeah,
find his kind of narrative and his arc so interesting as well. Because I
yeah,
don't think when he left Arsenal he was finished. Hey, I think he
yeah,
still had like a lot in the tank, and now he's back. He's doing the most. He's doing the most there at Sunderland. He's kind of
yeah,
leading the team,
yeah.
taking them forward. And I see this weekend is
Yeah.
Arsenal
The
Sunderland.
Shaka Derby,
Yeah, the
the
Shaka
granite
Derby.
Shaka Derby. Yeah,
So
come on,
in,
Shaka Stadium of Light. Do something for
uh,
us.
so in the back of my mind, I have this feeling that that's he's the kind of player that Arsenal miss in this kind of season, just like a guy to kind of drive the team forward, keep the standards up.
Yeah,
So I'd be interested to kind of see him do something against Arsenal, just to kind of show us what Arsenal are possibly missing, man.
yeah. I'd love that, bro. I would love that.
Uh,
Looking at the other games, okay, Chelsea Wolves. That's a gimme for Chelsea there. I feel like Bournemouth might be a bit interesting.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and
Brentford, Newcastle as well.
Brentford, Newcastle. Yeah,
Mm.
that's gonna be.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually, all
snap.
these all these matchups are actually quite juicy, man. I think this is what makes
Yeah,
like Premier
yeah,
League like the one.
yeah. I didn't realize that City Liverpool this weekend,
City
Sunday.
Liverpool this weekend.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Oh,
That's a big
snap.
one. Yeah,
That's a good one. If those guys
yeah.
draw and we win, you see now we're like really there. If they
Mm.
draw, well, okay, we would be tied on points with City and ahead of Liverpool. But yeah, no, that's good. It's gonna be a killer weekend. Let's just do some predictions quickly. Don't have to do all of them. Let's go. We'll do City Liverpool, the United game, and Sunderland Arsenal. Start with United. We've been dancing around it,
Yeah.
alluding to it. But yeah, no, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, United early game. It's that early game tax. I hate the early game.
Yeah, it's also a little hectic. Yeah.
But score predictions from your side.
I'm gonna take it conservative and go for a draw here. I think it will be a tight draw, like a 1-1.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, I I can definitely see like a 2-2 happening.
Mm,
I can see that. I think we definitely won't keep a clean sheet. Uh, so I think the most likely outcome is a draw, but I'm gonna go for a 2-1 United. Just,
we're gonna sneak
just,
it. So
just for
sneak it
vibes.
there.
Just for vibes.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking it. Sneaking it.
Yeah.
And then we've got Arsenal away at Sunderland Stadium of Light. Uh,
Mm. I see
and
Arsenal dropping points there. I think Sunderland, yeah, I don't know if you've seen any of these Sunderland at home games. Those guys are just like the whole place is just jumping. It's
yeah,
just got that energy. They're flying really high. It's a big test for Arsenal. I
yeah,
think it's a bit. I think you need the full Arsenal beyond just set piece FC
yeah.
to handle business at Sunderland. And I think Arsenal might come just short from the 3 points. So I think they might just walk away with something, but not all of it.
Mm. You see, what I was going to say is like it is going to be a tough game, and I think it's going to be a hard battle. It's going to be a physical game and all that stuff. But I think where I differ is I think set piece FC is going to save their butts because I think it's going to be a tough game and they won't be able to impose themselves, and then they'll get a set piece and
Yeah.
they'll nick a 1-0. Uh, that's what I reckon, and the crazy run.
Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think Arsenal are probably also at the end. I don't know. I just don't see Arsenal consider like, okay, fine. Arsenal will win the league, but it won't be this easy. Like I just don't see Arsenal going long stretches, like just
Yeah,
so for me, this is the end of like this.
yeah.
This could be the end of like this kind of like cycle
Law
for
of
them.
averages,
Yeah.
basically.
Like I think that's how I would think about betting on Arsenal. As in, like, if you see a tough fixture, like it might
Mm,
be the one.
mm.
You know.
And then on Sunday we've got City Liverpool at the Etihad. Uh, Man City. I don't know what to make of Man City. Um, it's. Did you see that whole thing of like how the goals are shared across the team? It's
I
like
saw, yeah.
Haaland on like
That's got like
13. Everybody else has like
yeah,
one, one,
2 and 1 own
one.
goal.
It's like, bruh.
Yeah.
So
But
like,
then Haaland is doing like that kind of goal scoring machine, freak of nature type stuff.
mm,
And it is still Liverpool's defense. Let's not forget that this is Van
that's a
Dijk and
key. That's a
Konate,
that's a key. That's a key
And
point.
just
Key point.
and remember, Haaland doesn't need a full chance, dog. He needs like half a chance,
Mm.
and he's gonna eat it up.
He will definitely get chances, and I think
Mm,
if it comes to yeah, Kunati, the last game I think had a decent game, but like it's still
yeah.
like there's still
No, but this is Haaland. Hey,
Liverpool.
Haaland is unforgiving, man. So
I
I think
think
I think City, I think City will sneak it just because I don't know if Liverpool have the goals in them yet to kind of go there and you know
I,
and get ahead.
oh, let's see. Salah scored now. He might have a bit of confidence. Um, Ekitike, okay, Isaac maybe not really in the thing. I can see. I think I want City to win this, and I can see the Haaland narrative, and
Mm,
I can see it happening. I'm seeing a draw here, 1-1,
mm.
1-1. Haaland, Salah. I think it's gonna be yeah, but this is not a Pep and Klopp type tactical
Yeah,
battle to that.
it's a
Yeah,
whole lot of vibes. Yeah.
uh, I can see City winning it,
Yeah.
but I think it's gonna be 1-1. I think Liverpool will just like, yeah, I think 1-1. I think 1-1.
Mm.
Uh, yeah. No, so we'll see. And
Look,
then, yeah,
yeah, but look, the thing about Liverpool and their season is, I don't think you just forget about five losses on the bounce, right? You don't just
yeah.
become, you don't go from being like that poor to like all of a
But
sudden
yeah, but
everything has clicked,
the problem
So
is
I think,
City in this equation for me, because City is also like they're not like solid like in where they are as well. Like
true,
they
true. But then City haven't gone to the depths that Liverpool showed us like a bad side. Liverpool showed us that like these guys,
yeah
they can be really poor. So, you know. I'm hoping that it's still in there. Liverpool just remember who they've been this season,
yeah.
and that's the Liverpool that rocks up,
Look,
at at Man City.
I would fully love a Man City 3-0, like quite easily
Yeah.
done. Like as in like you're like 5 minutes in and they're already 2-0 down. I'd
Yeah,
love one of
yeah,
those, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Uh, but yeah, man, that's the weekend fixtures, and then it's flipping internationals again.
International break. Yeah,
Ay, ay, ay. Then we'll see.
I
Then
think it's the last one of the year.
yeah, yeah,
I
it is.
think.
It
Yeah.
is. It's another international break where Kobe's going to be sitting at home just 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 before the transfer window opens, hands in his pants. You know how it goes.
Actually, we forgot about Kobe when we were talking about what's going to happen to the squad. I think his time will come this season, man.
Yeah.
His time will come. His time
F-
will come.
AFCON has to be it because otherwise
Yeah, yeah. His
it's
time will come. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
I saw something before we go. I saw some news. I don't know. It's from that indicator account, so you can't really. It's mostly trash. But they were trying to say that Man United are trying to hijack the whole Mark Gahey situation, and
Mm.
we've offered him a lucrative contract and trying to just turn his head. But like
Yeah.
he's very keen on Champions League football. So that's just
Mm.
something. Not really even keeping an eye on it like that, but that was just something that I saw.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, it's an interesting one. We'll see.
yeah,
The problem with Gay is just that he's just linked to so many teams. It's
yeah,
just
bro.
his situation lends itself to like endless rumors.
Madrid, the free,
Situation.
the free agent.
Yeah,
They're rubbing their
his
hands like bread,
situation.
man.
Oh man, his situation is just like
Yeah,
but yeah, we'll see.
yeah, we'll see, we'll see.
Mm.
Anyways, bro, I hope next time I see you, we're or on the pod at least. We're
Top
talking
four,
about yeah, we're in the top four.
top four, top
Uh,
four.
we're back to making light work of Spurs
Mm.
and yeah, and Liverpool's
Yeah,
taken another drubbing, and Arsenal
yeah,
have
yeah,
dropped
yeah.
points at the Stadium of Light. Let's hope that's the status quo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I like that. Let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah. Anyways, have a go on, bro.
All right, man. Cheers.
Just